Hello, Gadies and Gentlemen, and welcome to BeetleBall. BeetleBall is a competitive soccer-like game where you play as Beetles who play soccer. This game is currently only in demo, but it is still a lot of fun to play, and today I'm going to tell you everything I love about BeetleBall, as well as demonstrate what the game is about. Starting off on a serious note, BeetleBall has an amazing community. Except for the occasional racist, but other than that, it's awesome. Because of BeetleBall, I've been able to meet new people and learn something new about myself, which is that I do not like to ask for help. Starting BeetleBall so late forced me to ask people to teach me how to do things. It was awkward and I felt like I was wasting their time, but it was worth it in the end. BeetleBall allowed me to work on myself, and I know that this is getting very philosophical for a video game about beetles shooting dung like they're soccer balls, but I just want to express the best part about this game, and that's its community. With that said, let's look at some of my other favorite parts of BeetleBall. First of all, I love beetles and I love soccer, so when I saw this game for the first time, of course, I spent my first few hours with different beetles to find out which one I liked the most. I eventually settled on the Longhorn beetle. His swingy playstyle gave me very Spider-Man-like vibes, and I liked that he didn't really have any way to score on his own. Rather, he just stole the ball and ran. And I thought everyone liked Longhorn, because he's such a cool beetle, but I was dead wrong. I started to play more, and as I got better, I started playing ranked, and I actually won my first ranked game and got called trash for using Longhorn. I didn't think much of it because gamers will find a way to get mad at anything, but upon further inspection, Longhorn is AIDS, I guess. Speaking of AIDS, the dialect in BeetleBall is very fun. When something is annoying, we call it AIDS. When something is cool, we add holy before it. And there's a ton of other things that we say, but I will gatekeep those niche interactions so they can be left up to your discovery. Like our tech. And speaking of tech, one of the best parts of BeetleBall is all the different abilities and how they can be used to do different things. Take dive tech for example. On Earthborn Beetle, you can press Q while not doing a ball to dive into the ground, and then press Q again to collect whatever detritus is in range. But slap some height onto that off-ball ability, press it again, glide, and bam! Speed. I used to play a lot of Rocket League before BeetleBall. It was fun, yeah, but I never felt like putting the hours into training to get better. I often closed the game mad and tired, never happy. BeetleBall, however, is a completely different game, despite being a soccer game with player twists like Rocket League. I closed that game happy. All the time. It's so much fun. Despite being so different from Rocket League, there is pinching in the game. I can't do it very well, but there is pinching. And at one point, one of the devs stepped away from the project and took their 3D models with them, leaving BeetleBall with a lack of models. The devs, in their infinite genius, imported car models for the Beetles. So for a few weeks, we played with cars instead of Beetles. I want to make a video in the future about the history of BeetleBall, but unfortunately Nguyen stopped replying to my texts. Maybe I suggested too many ideas for Beetles, which can be found in the official Discord in the suggestions tab, but I don't know. Suggestions are never a bad idea, by the way, as I've made many. There are certain suggestions that can be bad. Not mine though, mine are great. My best advice is to always ask for advice on your suggestions. Make sure you get lots of feedback on whatever you're suggesting. That way, it can be balanced and hopefully implemented into the game, whatever it is. And there's also tabs for matchmaking, game tech, and asking new in-game questions. This Discord server is going to be your best friend. It is going to connect you with so many other players, allowing you to talk about how awesome this game is and all the Oh, dang. Yeah, people really hate Longhorn. Speaking of Z-Locks, professional play. Despite still being a demo, we just had a BBWC. My team, Texas, didn't win unfortunately, Florida did, but I will get better and I will play in the next World Cup for Texas, and we will win. I swear. That being said, thank you for watching. Wait, watch this clip. Nice. Anyways, go wishlist BeetleBall, even if you aren't going to play it. But if you do decide to play it, have fun and make sure to get to know as many people as possible. It's a small community and you'll have lots of fun. One last thing. Do try to be conscientious whenever you're making suggestions or posting game tech, however. Make sure that what you've invented is original or you will be called a demo baller. Hard R.